When we start admitting children, it stops.
Okay, will do. I think till then we can talk to them. No
Yes.
problem.
Yes. So may I
Uh,
stop sharing or let it be like
no,
this?
let it be with that. That's the name of our program, the most important thing.
Yeah.
So, children, we will be, just let me know, Alka, when it's exact time so I can then exactly start.
Yes.
Huh?
Sure.
So, as you give me the signal, sweetheart, I'll go accordingly. You are my boss.
Yes.
Uh, Children of 10 standard, the present batch, because I feel even the 11 standard children are the 10 standard for today, because they are going to have a reminiscence of their last year and enlighten all of you of how they have gone about to excel so beautifully. Uh, for the students of 10th ABCD, uh, it's Kanchan teacher and I, you will be seeing who will be interviewing our guests for the day, who are 5 of them. So I'll talk about that and teacher a little later. You be ready with your questions, and even while you are witnessing and listening to the answers that they will be giving to teacher and me, you can add your queries when there is open forum, and be generous in asking your doubts, and Kanchan teacher would be giving you those golden opportunity to ask our guests. And you're free to ask in English, Hindi, Marathi. I don't know if somebody is going to turn out to ask in Sanskrit, but I suppose these three languages which we have in our SSC syllabus, you are free to ask in that. And you can even make a mixture of it like English and come out asking that. I'm sure Boys Town children are always respectful to their elders, and you would continue the lovely culture when you are asking your seniors. And you can just imagine what a matter of pride for them that we are first time having this beautiful way where your own teachers are going to interview you, and the juniors are going to watch and take inspiration from them. So I hope all of you 10th ABCD are so much inspired that for the next academic year, Kanchan teacher and I will go crazy with not just 5 people, but a big number of students dying to be there, and they are all done superbly in their board exam. Okay? So take inspiration from them and give your best shot whenever you get your chance to do so. Kanchan teacher, would you like to say something?
Yes, teacher. They are going to raise the hands when the open forum is going to start. So when you will raise the hand, children, at a time, if 4 children are going to raise the hand, I will take only one name. So when I will take the name of that child, suppose I am taking the name of Aryan Dabade. So if I say, the teacher will spotlight that child to ask the question. You can start immediately the question. Okay, Aryan? Uttara?
Yes, teacher.
Reet is also ready, but
Yes.
one by one. Okay, as I'm going to take your name,
Teacher,
after that only you have to start. Yes, Alka teacher.
should we start?
Yes, Alka. Yes. Sure.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Sandeep sir, ready? Okay, we'll start.
Firstly, let me congratulate you, students, for your results in SSC. They have been great, and they have made the school very, very proud. Good luck to everybody. I'm sure everybody will do well. I just want to give you a little example. I hope you people are watching the Olympics. Many of you might be, many of you are not. Just look at the results that they are producing in front of nobody. So this is what's going to happen in life, that you're going to be able to produce results in front of nobody. You're going to might have to study at home. You might have to wear a mask for the next 5 years. Nobody knows. But whatever it is, Finally, it is you that have to produce. And I was just looking at the 100-meter race today. A few years ago or a year ago, if you were under 10 seconds, you would be one of the best people. Today, the whole field is under 10 seconds.
Oh,
I mean, that is the kind of quality that people are coming up to, even though you may not have an audience, you may not have 100,000 people looking at you. Look at what happened in the European football, the same kind of thing. I mean, the kind of expectations is really up to you people to decide as to what it is.
It's done. Alka, may I? Or we have the video still there?
we have the video. It stopped.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah.
Okay, you can start, teacher.
Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. On a bright Sunday, a hearty good morning and a warm welcome to all of you, dear viewers, to Boys Town Presents. I, Mrs. Jyoti Trivedi, on behalf of my school, Boys Town, welcome you all to an online interview which will be soon commencing of our 5 SSC toppers for the last academic year 2020-21. But before that, I would like to reiterate the points that we just witnessed spoken by our respected trustee, Mr. Neville Mehta, sir, in the video that you just saw. An indefinite present scenario and a pretty challenging future awaits us. Sir has so aptly, with examples, made us realize that change is the law of life. Darwin's theory, that is the survival of the fittest, is to be the law of the world. So we all need to adapt ourselves to different demanding situations and give our best shot at every opportunity that comes our way. Befittingly, our dear students of 2020-21 batch did not get deterred by the online education and proved their mettle fabulously. They are here with us today. Children, I would like, as I say your name, please just show your digital hand raised. Miss Prerna, Master Rushikesh, Miss Sai, Master Dhananjay, and Master Prathamesh. Welcome, dear children, back to your very own alma mater. I'm being accompanied by respected Kanchan teacher. Kanchan teacher, could you please, I know they all know you and they can see, but let's have the digital or your word that you are there with us. That's it. We will both be interviewing the toppers in a multilingual way. Respected Alka teacher, can we have the focus on you? Now the spotlight,
I can't on myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Along with respected Sandeep sir, will be our indispensable IT support as always. So welcome everyone. Yes, Kanchan teacher.
Good morning, everyone. So we have now 5 super brilliant students of the last academic year who had excelled in every subject that came their way. It's our great pleasure and pride to have them among us. Welcome, dear children.
We would like first to introduce our student, Dhananjay, who doesn't believe in anything less than 100%. Can we have the Dhananjay around? I don't know if I am not getting him there on the screen. He loves reading Robert Louis Stevenson's works and believes in his favorite writer, So I have a line to quote from his favorite writer's book. I quote, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant." Dhananjay has a scientific bent of mind and has scored 100 out of 100 in maths, science, social science, and technical subjects. All are beyond my reach. Okay, back to Dhananjay. He's also a literary person as he pens his poems and composes music. So let's take a sneak peek in his house and find out more about our student Dhananjay. Is it okay with you, Beta?
Yes, teacher.
अशीच प्रगती करत राहा आणि यशस्वी होईल.
Always remember, before leaving this world, you must pay your share to make it a more beautiful place to live in.
फळं खा, तंदुरुस्त रहा.
You are the best gift I received. Be the same for the whole nation, the whole world.
I am grateful to my parents and the entire Boys Town fraternity due to which I could achieve this feat. Thank you everyone for your love and support.
Thank you, my dear, for introducing us to your family, who's aptly proud to have you. And I liked your all the best because I am a little nervous while asking you a few questions. Okay, I loved your Rocky too. Truly, the entire family was very adorable, touch wood. So, Dhananjay, coming to my very first question and the first person to start with. In this very challenging world, how are you able to keep your stress at bay? And what is your stress buster? We all need it desperately. Please tell us.
Yes, teacher. Trials are a part and parcel of life. Hence, I feel one must not be depressed upon hard times. Rather, one should do something else to lighten up the mood. Personally, I used to spend time playing with my pet Rocky during my low times, and this would freshen me up. So, this acted as a stress buster for me.
Okay, so I think whenever I am under stress, I'm going to borrow Rocky for a little while. Thank you, dear, for sharing it.
चला आता चालूया प्रथमेशकडे. प्रथमेश, जायचं का तुझ्या घरी?
नक्कीच जाऊया.
चला.
नमस्कार, मी प्रथमेश बोरसेची आई. प्रथमेशच्या या 10वीच्या परीक्षेबद्दल, त्याच्या यशाबद्दल बोलायचं म्हटलं तर यावर्षी त्याने खरंच खूप छान मार्क्स मिळाले. पण मला त्या दिवशी खरंच त्याचा मागचा नर्सरीचा जेव्हा अकॅडमिकचा पहिला रिझल्ट होता तेव्हा तो दिवस आठवला की त्या दिवशी असंच स्कूलमध्ये गेल्यावर प्रिन्सिपल मॅम वागले टीचर्स त्याला असं म्हटले होते की 10वीच्या बोर्डातही तू असेच मार्क्स मिळव, एवढेच मार्क्स मिळव. आणि खरंच त्याला नर्सरीला सुद्धा 98% पडले आणि 10वीला सुद्धा 98% मिळाले. तर खरंच त्याच्या यशाबद्दल त्याच्या शिक्षकांचा, त्याच्या गुरुजनांचा त्याला खरंच खूप खूप सपोर्ट, त्याचा आशीर्वाद त्याला मिळाला. याबद्दल सर्व शिक्षकांचे आणि गुरुजनांचे मनापासून आभार, धन्यवाद.
These are my trophies. Friends, this is my friend Atharva.
Hello guys, I'm Atharva. I know Prathamesh for at least 5 to 6 years. We have spent our entire childhood together. He's not only good at studies, but he's also good at sports.
Even he is a very budding cricketer from our society.
बरं प्रथमेश, तुझ्या घरी गेल्यानंतर आम्हाला समजलं बरं का, असं समजलं की प्रथमेश याचा भक्तीकडे फारच वळ दिसतोय. हो का प्रथमेश?
हो टीचर.
श्रीकृष्णांची
हो,
भक्ती
teacher.
करता करता आणि तुझ्या आईचे शब्द आणि तुझ्या मित्राचे शब्द हे ऐकून मला नक्कीच असे वाटले प्रथमेश की तू खरंच किती महान कीर्तिमान असशील. लहानपणापासून आईने सांगितल्याच्या हिशोबाने लहानपणापासून तर आतापर्यंतचे जे तू यश मिळवलेलं आहे हे खरंच तुझं खूप मोठं यश आहे. आईच्या डोळ्यातून दिसणारं जे प्रेम आहे ते आज तुझ्या सोबत आहे आणि असेच तुझ्या सोबत राहू दे पुढील आयुष्यात. आता मला एक प्रश्न विचारायचा आहे प्रथमेश. प्रत्येकाच्या आयुष्यात कुठेतरी ताणतणाव येतोच, पण ह्या ताणतणाव दूर करण्यासाठी किंवा कमी करण्यासाठी तू काय केलं असेल बरं, आणि तू काय उपाययोजना केली ह्या तुझ्या मित्रांना सांग.
मला वाटतं की आजच्या काळातली सर्वात मोठी गरज आहे की मानसिक स्वास्थ्य टिकवण्याची, आणि ही टिकवण्यासाठी मी माळा जप आणि कीर्तन यांचा मार्ग अवलंबला. याच्यामुळे मला खूप फायदा मिळाला. माझी अभ्यासातली एकाग्रता, माझ्यातला आत्मविश्वास हे दोन्हीही वाढले. त्यामुळे आपण म्हणू शकतो की यामुळे मला परीक्षेत चांगले मार्क मिळवण्यास मला मदत झाली.
खूप छान. तर सगळ्यांनी ऐकलं ना की प्रथमेश किती सुंदर बोलला की त्याने कोणत्या गोष्टी आपल्या आयुष्यात केलेल्या आहेत. धन्यवाद प्रथमेश.
Like every young adult, Sai is crazy about the wizards of Harry Potter, Twilight, or the classic characters of Pride and Prejudice. Sai, my next student, where are you? Yes, now we are together. Is another voracious reader who dwells both in English and in Sanskrit. Fabulous combination and pretty tough for a person like me to understand. Along with being brilliant Sanskrit scholar, she's also a graceful classical dancer. And you're looking lovely, Bita. She has successfully passed 4 exams of Kathak. So let's meet her darling family and step virtually in her house. May I have your permission, Bita?
Sure, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning, Sai. We are proud of Sai for scoring 98% marks in her 10th examination. Despite facing all the problems during this pandemic year, starting with our family suffering from corona to losing her grandparents, she did not lose her focus. I had asked her to study every day, which she did, and the results are for us to see.
We have always encouraged Sai to participate in co-curricular activities, which helped her to build her personality and today's success.
This is my favorite book, and all these are my books. I love reading. It enhances your vocabulary and is helpful for writing English writing skills.
Thank you, dear Sai. I enjoyed seeing you and your brother having your cute little prank. Thank you for sharing that with us. On a serious note, I would also like to say hats off to you for performing so well in your studies in spite of the adversities that you had to see during the last academic year. It's very difficult for a person to bear such kind of a loss, and with that loss, to still outshine and excel in your studies. Commendable. Proud of you, my child. So would you please help us and understand how were you motivated in spite of the upheavals that you came across in your last year?
Actually, the thing is, I was always a panic-prone person. I'm still a panic-prone person. And after my grandparents died, I was lost for some time. But then I thought that my grandparents always wanted me to score high. They had promised me that if I score high, they would give me an expensive Titan watch. I didn't score marks for the watch, but I just wanted to make them happy wherever they were. So that was my motivation in the last 3-4 months.
God bless you. And I can guarantee you, sweetheart, wherever your grandparents are, they would be blessing you. And as far as watch is concerned, I don't think anybody values time more than you have done. So God bless you and be always the apple of your father's eye. Thank you, dear.
चला ऋषिकेश, चले क्या आपके घर पर? देखें आपके घर में क्या क्या चल रहा है. चलिए.
Hello friends, this is my place of worship and source of motivation.
ऋषिकेशला 10वीत 98% मार्क्स मिळाले याचा मला खूप अभिमान आहे. तो नेहमी हार्डवर्कपेक्षा स्मार्टवर्कवर जास्त भर देतो. शाळेतील शिक्षकांनीही त्याला वेळोवेळी योग्य मार्गदर्शन केल्यामुळे त्याला 10वीत विदाउट क्लास 98% मार्क्स मिळाले. याचा मला खूप अभिमान आहे.
Rishi is always excited to learn new things. His positive attitude keeps him motivated to deal with any problem. I am glad to see his performance.
I like to spend my leisure time in gardening.
बगीचात किती फुलं बगीचे में कितने फूल रहते हैं. इन फूलों में सबसे प्यारा फूल है हमारा ऋषिकेश. इस बगीचे की खूबसूरती को देखते हुए इस प्यारे से फूल के बारे में आपको मैं यही बताना चाहती हूँ कि ऋषिकेश, आपका जो निसर्ग प्रेम है उसे मैं समझ सकती हूँ आपके इस वीडियो के जरिए से. और आपकी माँ के शब्द आपके लिए बहुत मायने रखते हैं. आपकी माँ ने ये बात हमें अच्छे से बता दी है कि आपने क्लास नहीं ज्वाइन किया, कहीं कुछ नहीं किया, उसके बावजूद आपने इतने अच्छे मार्क्स स्कोर किए. और इस बात के लिए हम बहुत अभिमान गौरवान्वित महसूस करते हैं कि ऋषिकेश हमारा बच्चा है जिसने हमारी पाठशाला से 10वीं की परीक्षा दी है. और चलिए, आज ऋषिकेश, मैं आपसे एक सवाल करना चाहूंगी कि बेटा, हमेशा तनाव जो है वो हर किसी की जिंदगी में आता है. कुछ समय ऐसा भी आता है जब हम बहुत अकेलापन महसूस करते हैं और उस अकेलेपन में हमें किसी का साथ मिले ना मिले, लेकिन हम अपने आप से लड़ते हैं. इस लड़ाई के दौरान आपने कौन सी ऐसी उपाय योजना की कि जिससे आपको ये महसूस हुआ कि नहीं, मैं अकेला नहीं हूँ, मेरे साथ कोई ना कोई है.
कठिन प्रसंगों में मैंने तान तनाव को दूर करने के लिए योगा और प्राणायाम का सहारा लिया. परीक्षा के वक्त मन को शांत रखने के लिए मैंने अनुलोम विलोम जैसे प्राणायाम किए. रोज सूर्य नमस्कार करने की वजह से मुझे स्वस्थ रहने में मदद, और ये सभी चीजें मुझे कभी अकेलापन महसूस करने नहीं.
बहुत अच्छी बात है बेटा. यानी योगाभ्यास इस वजह से और इस व्यायाम की वजह से आज ऋषिकेश इस तरीके से हमारे सामने हमें गौरवान्वित महसूस करवा रहा है. धन्यवाद ऋषिकेश.
Prerna, can I get you along with me? Because without Prerna, nothing can go ahead in life. After I see you, I think I'll be better motivated to go ahead. That's my goal. Prerna, my dear, your name instills inspiration. So viewers, let me tell you, she has a flair for handwriting. She knows I'm a fan of it. Being her teacher, I was fortunate enough to get her notebooks and see those diamonds studded on the paper. And that's fabulous. I wish all my students take that inspiration and try practicing it. Along with that, she has a flair for drawing sketches. That's her forte. And cooking yummy dishes is her passion. That's why I love her so much, you can understand. To know more about this scholar, come artist, Prerna, with your permission, how about diving into your world and knowing your family members?
Yes, teacher.
सुखी रहा आणि अशीच प्रगती करीत राहा.
प्रेरणाला 10वी उत्तम गुण मिळाल्यामुळे तिचे खूप खूप अभिनंदन. आजपर्यंत तिला कधीही सांगावं लागलं नाही की अभ्यास कर, म्हणून मला तिचा खूप खूप अभिमान वाटतो.
प्रेरणाला अभ्यासाबरोबर इतर गोष्टींची खूप आवड आहे, जसे ड्रॉइंग करणे, रांगोळी काढणे व नवीन नवीन पदार्थ बनवणे. ती स्वतः वेगवेगळे पदार्थ बनवते व आम्हालाही खाऊ घालते. This is the corner of my house where I have spent my most of the time.
That was a beautiful family, and thank you for taking us for this lovely tour. It was so affectionate, right from your grandparents to your parents, and I think you had they were your friends, sisters. Could you help me with that?
Sisters.
Sisters. So that was so cute with all of them in their pink color. That truly blossoms and goes well with the girls. Beta, all this beautiful way that you blossom and make around with your drawing talent, is it the same way easy for a person to blossom in your heart and mind when the world around is full of trials and tribulations? How do you manage to do it so beautifully? Please share it with us.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, stress is part and parcel of our life. Each one of us gets stressed. So whenever I used to get stressed, I used to spend time with my family, have fun with them, talking with them, which helped me a lot in overcoming my stress.
Very good. And that is so true. I think the best well-wishers in one's family are those elders who will always see the best and would want you to do better than them in life. Thank you for sharing that. God bless you. Now, before I ask my next question, let's get back to our good old school days, whether you take offline or online. And remember, children, when you had to answer, you had to raise your hand. So my 5 guests, I am asking you that the questions now onwards that teacher and I, that's Kanchan teacher and I, will be putting forth, kindly raise your hand and we will pick and choose with Ina, Mina, Mainamo, and answer us with the same method. Hope you've got the message clear. The next question is that, children, you've had a taste of the age-old physical offline school. And then we had the need of the hour, the online school. What differences did you experience amongst these two types of education? Please give your views on the same. So who would like to answer that? I can see Prerna. So Prerna, please proceed.
Yes, teacher. It's true that offline education is better than online education, but online education has its benefits as well. The first and the most important benefit is time. We saved a lot of time because of online education. Also, the use of audio-visual aids in teaching helped us a lot in understanding the complex concepts easily and to remember them for a longer duration.
Thank you. That's the spirit. I think we should always follow your example and look for the silver lining in our dark cloud. Is there anyone else who's raised hand and I have missed out? Alka teacher can help me. Is it Prathamesh?
Yeah, Prathamesh.
बिल्कुल। विश्व भर में महामारी फैलने की वजह से सब कुछ थम सा गया। शिक्षा प्रणाली को भी ऑफलाइन से ऑनलाइन तक अपना रुख मोड़ना पड़ा। पर कहते हैं कि परिवर्तन संसार का नियम है और इसी ऑनलाइन की वजह से हमें बहुत कुछ नई और अच्छी चीजें सीखने को मिली जो हमारे लिए बहुत फायदेमंद रही। तो हम इसके लिए अपनी पाठशाला की व्यवस्थापन का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहते हैं कि उन्होंने हमारी पढ़ाई रुकने ना दी और हमारे लिए नए चॉइसेस खोजते रहे।
Thank you, dear. And for those our present batch 10 standard students who are wondering that how did Prathamesh speak to Trivedi teacher in Hindi when teacher had asked in English, let me tell everyone that we have kept the whole thing open today in a multilingual way. So thank you, Prathamesh, for enlightening us, but my Hindi is not half as good as you, so kindly accept my answer in English. Kanchan teacher?
येस टीचर. यश संपादन करण्यासाठी आपल्या मागे कोणी ना कोणी असतं, पण या यशासाठी कोण आपल्याला कशा प्रकारे मदत करतं हे आपल्याला स्वतःला त्यावेळेस कळत नसतं. पण ह्या यशासाठी मी आपल्याला सगळ्यांना हा एक प्रश्न विचारायला म्हणजे मला असं वाटतंय की मी विचारावं म्हणून, आणि प्रत्येकाच्या मनात असेल की हे जे यश तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना मिळालेलं आहे, या यशामागे तुम्हाला कोणाकोणाकडून प्रेरणा मिळाली? बोल बेटा.
हे यश प्राप्त करण्यासाठी मला सगळ्यात जास्त माझ्या आईने प्रेरित केलं. ती मला नेहमी सांगते की मला अभ्यास करावा लागतोय, यापेक्षा मला अभ्यास करावासा वाटतोय अशी वृत्ती ठेवली तर यश नक्कीच प्राप्त.
खूप छान. धनंजय, सही आहे का? येस.
Like I said before, it was my grandparents, but along with them, it was my parents too. My mom left her job just to help me and focus on me in my 10th standard. And seeing my father work so hard every day, and he is investing so much in my education, I thought, why not make them proud and make them have a smile on their face? So that was my inspiration.
Okay, very good, beta. Yes, Dhananjay.
I would like to thank my family here because I received complete cooperation and support from them. My family arranged their work as per our schedule. We also avoided outings and watching movies. I would even like to thank all my teachers by highlighting the fact that they all were 24/7 available to clear our doubts. So my family and teachers inspired me to step onto the path of success.
खूप छान. धनंजय, हे ऐकून खूप बरं वाटलं की तुला तुझ्या फॅमिली आणि तुझे टीचर्स सगळ्यांनी खूप प्रोत्साहन दिला आणि खूप प्रेरणा दिली, त्यामुळे तू आज एवढं मोठं यश संपादन करू शकलास. ओव्हर टू यू टीचर.
Thank you, dear. Well, students, marks has been the order of the day. It's what children want, teachers want, parents want. The world wants marks, marks, and marks. Do you too feel that achieving great marks alone signifies the real IQ of a student? Please throw some light on it. Yes, Prathamesh.
Teacher, I think partly yes, because the marks I received do describe my understanding in the subject, but it more describes my hard work, my commitment. So I think marks do not only describe intelligence, but hard work, passion, and commitment. These are the factors that more describe intelligence.
Very well said. Thank you, Vita. Can I have say next?
अजिबात नाही. म्हणजे ज्यांना चांगले मार्क मिळतात तेच हुशार असतात, हे खूप चुकीचा हा गैरसमज आहे. प्रत्येकाची इंटेलिजन्सची डेफिनेशन वेगळी असते. ज्यांना विनोद बुद्धी आहे ते पण हुशारच असतात, जे वेळेचा सदुपयोग करतात ते पण हुशारच असतात. त्यामुळे मला चांगले मार्क नाही मिळाले म्हणून मी हुशार नाही, हा गैरसमज तुमच्या मनातनं काढून टाका. हा इन्फिरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स आहे, जो पुढे जाऊन तुम्हालाच त्रास देईल.
Very right, Beta. With what my little knowledge goes, I feel you have said, bang on hit the nail on the head. We have had scientists and inventors in the past where the teacher had rejected them to be totally dumb because they didn't get good marks, but they proved to us that they are far better than all of us put together. Thank you, dear. Next, we have Prerna.
Teacher, I would like to answer this question by giving example of Sir Albert Einstein. As you said, he's the same person who was once expelled from his school for not scoring good marks and being a brilliant child. But today, he's known all over the world for his theory of relativity and his work in the field of physics and science. So this proves us that marks don't describe our level of intelligence.
Thank you, dear. And I feel a little more pride in saying great minds think alike, and I can match up with you today that we were both thinking in the same way. God bless you. Can I have next person, Dhananjay?
यस जब मैं यहाँ पे सही से सहमत हूँ। ज्ञान आने से ही बुद्धि प्राप्त होती है और इसे हम जाहिर कर सकते हैं इम्तिहान के वक्त अपनी उत्तर पत्रिका के रूप में। परंतु कुछ लोग ऐसे भी होते हैं जिनके पास बुद्धि तो बहुत है लेकिन वे उसे कलम से बयां नहीं कर पाते। तो हाँ, परीक्षा के अंक आपकी बुद्धिमत्ता नहीं सिद्ध कर सकते।
So right. There are people who have excelled in verbal, but they find themselves bogged down in written. So everybody has their own skill and just marks don't define it. And getting that from the one who's topped in the school speaks a lot. Thank you, my boy.
Thank you, teacher.
तो
Kanchan teacher.
थैंक यू टीचर। तो आगे बढ़ते हैं। सबसे बहुत ही ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण सवाल जो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हर 10th स्टैंडर्ड के बच्चे जितने भी आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं वो जानना चाहेंगे आप लोगों से कि आपको अपनी पढ़ाई के समय पूरे दिन भर में आपको कौन सा ऐसा सही समय लगा कि जिस समय आपने पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए। हर किसी का अपना अपना ख्याल है, तो मैं जानना चाहूंगी कि कौन सा ऐसा समय आपको सही लगा कि जिस समय आपने पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए। यस ऋषिकेश।
मुझे पढ़ाई के लिए सही समय मतलब जो समय मुझे पसंद है वो रात का समय, क्योंकि रात को हमें समय का कोई बंधन नहीं होता, हम चाहे जितनी देर पढ़ सकते हैं और बाकी के दिन हमें बाकी के काम भी हो सकते हैं, कोई बुला सकता है, पर रात के वक्त वैसे कोई परेशानियां नहीं।
तो हम जानना चाहेंगे ऋषिकेश, रात कहाँ से शुरू? रात तो असली शाम को 6 बजे से शुरू हो जाती है, तो वो वक्त जिस समय आप अपने आप को महसूस करते थे कि ये समय मेरे लिए सही है?
9:30-10 के बाद।
9:30-10 के बाद। ओके। यस प्रथमेश।
Teacher, actually there's no sort of any suitable time that yields excellent marks in board exams. It depends on your liking as well as on your mood. But I prefer time slot between 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the evening. It was my time slot where I used to study important topics, especially of mathematics and sciences.
Very good. बहुत अच्छी बात है प्रथमेश। यस प्रेरणा।
टीचर, माझ्या मते सकाळची वेळ ही अभ्यासासाठी उत्तम असते, कारण सकाळी पुरेशा झोपेमुळे आपल्याला फ्रेश आणि एनर्जेटिक वाटतं आणि वातावरणात देखील शांतता असल्यामुळे आपण एकाग्रतेने अभ्यास करू शकतो।
बहुत अच्छी बातें आप लोगों ने बताई। अब मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि हमारे 10th स्टैंडर्ड के बच्चों के इतने गौरवान्वित बच्चों के अलग अलग समय के बारे में पता चल गया है कि वो किस समय अपनी पढ़ाई के लिए वक्त निकालते थे। ओवर टू यू टीचर।
Sorry. Children, I definitely need your help in guiding your juniors. See, whenever we have a competition or there are sports activities and things, children normally say, you want us to take part in the elocution, you want us to do this, we would love to do, but teacher, don't you know it's our SSC? We have to do studies, and if we take part in all these competitions, we are going to waste our precious time and we won't be able to score so good marks in the SSC. And so they deprive themselves from extracurricular and co-curricular activities during their academic year of SSC. So do you agree with them, or you believe in the old adage, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? May I know your views on this? Yes, Sai.
Yes, according to me, co-curricular and extracurricular activities don't affect your studies at all. The co-curricular and extracurricular activities conducted right from nursery to 10th standard help in the cognitive development and personality enhancement of an individual. So, in my case, I participated in all the activities. In my SSC year, I participated in elocution. And according to me, if you do those activities wholeheartedly, you'll never think of them as a burden, and it won't affect your studies at all.
Thank you, dear. So 10th standard batch, I hope you're listening to her. Next, Rishikesh.
According to me, these co-curricular activities are very important for our personality development. They increase our creativity and enhance our thinking power. This has surely helped me in answering the logical and creative questions in my books. So co-curricular activities are very important.
Thank you, Beta. I hope all my 10th standard present batch have their antennas on and they have heard you. It's going to groom their personality best way. Thank you, Beta. Yes, Dhananjay.
So here I would like to give a first-hand experience. So in my 8th standard, I had enrolled my name for scholarship, intermediate, MTS, and few other examinations. Moreover, I had even represented Boys Town at inter-school level for volleyball. Sorry, but we could not make it in the match, but it was really a fun experience. The game acted as a refreshment for me, and you know what? I could get the scholarship and A grade in my intermediate and third at district level for MTS. So I would like to say that the moral of the story is the co and extracurricular activities are truly important in your journey.
Wonderful. And I've had you with me in the comparing team, so I do know that you take part in all of it. And honestly, if one can go for sports, I think that grooms your personality in the best way, giving you the confidence that you can see now in these children right now. Thank you, Dhananjay.
Thank you, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
मुलांनो, आता आम्हाला हे तुमच्याकडून ऐकायचंय की तुम्ही हे एवढं मोठं यश संपादन केल्यानंतर तुमच्या मनात एक विचार तरी नक्कीच आला असेल ना, की तुम्ही पुढील आयुष्यात काय काय करणार आहेत बरं? तर आज आम्हाला तुमच्याकडून ऐकून घ्यायचंय की तुम्ही भावी बद्दल काय विचार केलेला आहे, तुमच्या भविष्याबद्दल काय विचार केलेला आहे. येस सई.
मी लहानपणापासूनच ठरवलं होतं की मला मेडिकल फील्ड मध्ये जायचंय. सो मी ठरवलंय की मी फिजिओथेरपी परस्यू करणार आहे आणि त्याच्यामध्ये मी स्पोर्ट्स फिजिओथेरपी मध्ये स्पेशलायझेशन करणार आहे.
खूप छान. आणि नक्कीच तुला तुझ्या भविष्यासाठी याच्यासाठी खूप खूप शुभकामना. येस ऋषिकेश.
मला IIT बॉम्बे मधून संगणक अभियंता म्हणजेच कम्प्युटर इंजिनियर बनायचं. तर त्यासाठी मी आता JEE या एक्झामची तयारी करतो.
खूप छान, खूप छान. येस प्रथमेश.
Teacher, I wish to join the NDA, which is a prestigious institute which trains for the armed forces. I am very passionate to join the army.
खरंच प्रथमेश, मला खूप आवडेल जर तू हे सगळं काही केलंस, कारण की माझं पॅशन पण आयुष्यात हेच होतं की मला सुद्धा आर्म फोर्स जॉईन करायची होती. कळत गोष्टी झाल्या नाही, पण तुझ्यासाठी मी नक्की शुभकामना देईल की तू हे यश संपादन करशील म्हणून. येस प्रेरणा.
Thank you, teacher.
So my ambition is to become a doctor, but presently I have not yet decided in which field I will be doing specialization.
Okay, खूप छान. धनंजय.
Sure, I have planned to take a BTech degree in computer sciences with further specialization in software designing.
खूप छान. आणि मला नक्कीच असं वाटतंय की तुम्ही आज जे तुमच्या भावी योजनांसाठी जे काही प्लॅनिंग केलेली आहे तर नक्कीच तुम्ही हे करून दाखवाल आणि पुढे आम्हाला नक्कीच ही बातमी येईल की हे सगळं काही जे काही त्यांनी सांगितलेलं होतं ते सगळ्यांनी यश संपादन केलेलं म्हणून. ओव्हर टू यू टीचर.
Thank you. And children, such beautiful ambitions. I wish you all the very best in your every endeavor that you're planning to have. And now for our next question. My brilliant students who are observing and those who are our guests today, We are all eager to know what is their secret recipe that they keep getting marks never less than 90, 95, which was never heard of in my generation when I was of your age. So your tough competition is like, it shoots me even thinking about it. How do you manage to do with your curricular activities, extracurricular activities, excelling in each and every subject? Don't you take ever a break? Now, I heard Prathamesh telling that he does it for 4 hours and others telling their own. But I feel literally that you are studying 24 hours, because otherwise, how can one get above 90? It's absolutely superhuman. So please share the secret mantra of your success, which will benefit our future students of SSC. And you can see right now in front of you, so many are looking forward. If I am not wrong, they must have lifted themselves and come pretty close to the screen to know secret from each one of you. Yes, dear. Dhananjay, let's have from you.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, the first thing I would like to suggest is, please, I would like to tell the students here that do not, I repeat, do not consider that you won't be having your exams. Please avoid rote learning. Instead, always read the textbooks thoroughly and regularly. Practice grammar and writing skills daily. Please do not learn the derivation for geometry especially. Understand them. So overall, I would like to tell you that be so thorough with each and every content that it will be easy for you to pen down during exams. And lastly, I would like to quote the words of Dr. Shah Rukh Khan. I quote, "आप जो भी काम करो, do it with such diligence that ये काम जिंदगी में आपका पहला काम है और इसके बाद आपको मौका नहीं मिलेगा, और शायद ये काम आपका जिंदगी का आखिरी काम है, इसके बाद फिर मौका नहीं मिलेगा." I quote.
Thank you, Dhananjay. And I'm sure if Mr. Shah Rukh Khan is going to witness this interview, he's definitely going to be proud of you, because we all know he's a brilliant man with an excellent sense of humor and wit. So that's beautiful to quote of such a person. God bless you. Next. Yes, Alka teacher has chosen the next person. Yes, say.
According to me, you anyhow have to study this year. Like, get this fix in your mind that even if your exams will be there or won't be there, you have to study. It's a do or die situation. So for English, I'll recommend keep reading books. Like, it's the thing that helped me a lot. There are so many good novels out there. Read them. It will surely help you in writing skills. I'd say the same for Marathi, that keep reading books. And for Sanskrit, the first and foremost, don't panic and don't get frightened. Sanskrit is a very easy language if you understand it and pay full attention. I'd suggest don't throw away your 8th and 9th standard Sanskrit textbooks, because tables from 8th and 9th are also asked in the 10th standard. And learn the tables thoroughly. It's my advice. That will help you a lot. And write the shlokas, keep the writing them, so you will get a good practice when you write the exam.
My goodness, that was quite a handful and lovely tips. Sweetheart, if you don't mind, if you ever have a second thought of a second ambition, please remember you'll be a lovely teacher. Okay, I just loved your tips. That were quite good. And I'm very happy that you have told about the novels, because children normally only restrict themselves to the textual ones. Now you're going to inspire them to go on a wider horizon. Thank you, dear. Alka teacher, who are we having next? Yes, Prathamesh.
मला खरं तर वाटतं की आमचे जे ज्युनियर्स आहेत ते फार हुशार आहेत आणि त्यांना सांगायची अशी काही गरज नाही, पण मी फक्त त्यांना मोटिवेट करण्यासाठी एक दिवंगत निदा फाजली, जे उर्दू मधले एक फार मोठे कवी होते, त्यांचे काही शब्द मी तुम्हाला, त्यांची काही रचना मी तुम्हाला सांगू इच्छितो. सितारे तोडलो या घर बसालो, म्हणजेच की तुम्ही आता अभ्यास करून एक सितारा बनाल, म्हणजे एक तारा बनाल, खूप लोक तुम्हाला ओळखतील, किंवा घर बसालो म्हणजे घरी बसा आणि स्वतःला माना की तुम्ही अयशस्वी आहात. कलम उठालो या सर झुकालो, म्हणजेच आता तुम्ही पेन उचला आणि अभ्यास करा किंवा आपलं डोकं खाली खाली मान घालून स्वीकारा की तुम्ही काहीच नाही बनू शकलात. ये आपकी आंखों की रोशनी का है खेल सारा, ये पल ना मिलेगा दोबारा. ही फक्त तुमच्या नजरियेचा या तुमच्या रवैयाचा फक्त हा खेळ आहे. ही समय ही वेळ तुम्हाला परत कधीच आयुष्यात मिळणार नाही. ही 10वीचं जे तुम्हाला वर्ष आहे ते तुम्हाला परत कधीच आयुष्यात मिळणार नाही. आणि म्हणून अभ्यास करा आणि इतरांना प्रूव्ह करा की तुम्ही सुद्धा काहीतरी बनू शकतात आणि तुमच्या मार्क्समुळे ते नक्कीच सर्वांना प्रूव्ह होईल.
Beautifully said. Very well said, my boy. And I'm sure you've inspired each and everyone who look at SSC as a big host or something scary demon in front of them. They will now look at it with a different paradigm, that's the golden opportunity to prove yourself. Thank you very much for inspiring them and we teachers as well. Yes, next child, pray now. That's inspiration itself.
So I would like to advise my juniors to prepare their own notes for studies instead of referring any reference book. Like if they want to prepare for any answer, they can take help of the important points from the textbook and try to frame it in their own words. This would help them to remember the answer for a longer duration, and also they won't need to mug up their answers thoroughly.
Bang on. It's not just an idealistic thing, you have actually practiced it, because everybody thinks that if you take one particular reference book, that's the answer. And you have said it so well. I think somewhere I can take a credit as a teacher myself, that you are confident of we teachers and your own self-study. They are just the best formula to excel. Thank you, my child. Yes, Rishikesh.
मला सांगायला आवडेल की टेक्स्टबुक वाचणं ही सर्वात महत्वाची गोष्ट आहे. मी माझा 10वीचा प्रत्येक दिवसाची सुरुवात मी टेक्स्टबुक वाचण्यापासून केली. दररोज सकाळी 5:30ला उठून मी टेक्स्टबुक वाचायचो आणि त्यातले मी इम्पॉर्टंट पॉइंट्स हायलाइट करायचो आणि त्याचे शॉर्ट नोट्स बनवायचो. तर ते शॉर्ट नोट्स मला परीक्षेच्या वेळेस रिव्हिजन करायला खूप उपयोगी आले. तर तुम्ही असं करू शकता. आणि जसं प्रेरणाने सांगितलं, मीही माझे नोट्स आन्सर्स वगैरे स्वतः हाताने लिहायचो. की तुम्ही जे स्वतःने लिहिलेल्या उत्तर असतात, जरी तुम्ही त्यातले काही शब्द जरी विसरले तरी एक्झाम मध्ये तुम्ही ते खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे लिहू शकता. तुम्ही कधी विसरणार नाही.
Very true, beta. So children, make your own notes, and your own handwriting, may it be of Prerna's kind or not, but it's your own. They are the best notes for you for your exams. Thank you, Rishikesh. Thank you, dear children, for answering so wholeheartedly and sharing all these lovely tips of studies and fun that you balanced so well in your last academic year. I now request our school principal, Honorable Dr. Swamini Wagh, Madam, to kindly speak a few words to all of us.
Good morning, everyone. It was such a pleasure to see these tiny tots whom we had seen 10-12 years back walking their baby steps in the school premises, talking with so much of wisdom and experience. I really appreciate each and every one's the tips which you have given, your experiences which you have shared, the home videos what you have shown, that shows the bond between you and your parents. So it was a pleasurable experience for us. Not only pleasurable, it's a learning experience for the younger ones who are watching this program, who would be watching it in future also. They might be referring to this program when their exams will be closer. So since morning what you people are discussing is of lot of connotation for the newer SSC batch as well as 9th standard batch. Having said that, in the beginning, I want to speak about one English phrase. We always say that when I see it, I'll believe it. Seeing is believing. There is a famous book also which says that you believe it and you will see it. Means you start believing in your head and automatically your efforts and the existence will support in such a way that it will start happening. So you will be able to see that. I believe that you people, the SSC batch, the toppers, first believed, and so we all are seeing it. You also saw your success. Now the younger students have to see that, believe in themselves, and again continue with the same cycle. So that is the thing, the confidence what you people have, the efforts which you have taken. Like somebody mentioned, there was a question regarding whether marks are important or not. Of course, in the longer run, the marks do not indicate the intelligence. But as Sai, I think, had put it very rightly, it's a do or die situation. So in your SSC batch, nothing else matters, but your marks matter. Why do I say that as a principal? I should be focusing on all round development, not only the marks. But I know that all the big dreams what you have, which I'm sure that you're going to achieve, whether you want to go in NDA or you want to become a doctor or a scientist or an engineer, the base of it will be the marks. On that basis only will get admission in your good call in a good college, and the confidence. Your professors also will see that in what category you are there, and accordingly they will give you the guidance also. So for all that, the marks are very important. Another thing is that while achieving the marks, or rather attempting to achieve good marks, you automatically develop a lot of skills, and those skills will be very useful in your future life. So although the personal development, the co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, which give the different flavors to your personality, are extremely important, equally, or I would say, if I have to split it, 51% I would give the credit to the marks, because marks bring lot of other things in you, the sincerity, the longer time to sit and do some work. Even when you don't get good marks in spite of studying, you get to know how to face the failure also. So all that is very important. So do focus. The current batch, I would definitely say that do focus on your marks. And to you people also, I would say 12th is another year which is again do or die situation for you. Again, marks are going to prove whether you will get to your dream path or not. So do give importance to that. Someone had mentioned that how do you rest, or you are now not taking part in activities or what. And very nicely you people said that no, they were very helpful. Yes, it's always said that change in work is a kind of rest. So not only now, you have already taken part in SSC also. So to both the students who are watching and to you people, I would say the other aspect is something which provides you a break from the monotony of only studies. And that is why, and plus you become multifaceted. So you must focus on both the things. It should be a parallel line, your personal development and your academic development. When I watched your parents speak, I was just imagining that how proud they must be feeling right now. And to the current students, you make your parents very proud. And why only the parents? We are also very proud of you. We are also second parents to you people, isn't it? And it doesn't apply to only the SSC batch which has become topper SSC batch. It is valid for every student who is in Boys Town. We feel that you are our kids and we are your second parents. So congratulations once again. I appreciate the teachers' efforts also here. I know that for this program, how many teachers have taken how many efforts. A lot of planning, lot of hard work has gone into it, practice has gone into it. Having said that, every attempt either gives you confidence if you are very successful in that, or it focuses your attention to some area of improvement, which is again a good thing, because if you don't attempt, you don't gain anything. When you attempt, 50-50 chances, either you are very successful, partially successful, maybe sometimes failing also. In today's program, initially, in between also, I think there is little poor sound quality, and because of which the beginning part was not very easily heard. We will definitely work upon it. We'll try to rectify that. But as I have said, that if we become diffident and no, we might fail, and so we don't attempt, we are surely going to fail because we are not attempting only. So we as teachers of Boys Town are also taking not baby steps, I would say, because we have taught you online for a year and we have continued this year also, but having live programs, interacting with students who are geographically at different places. These are all our new efforts. So as you did efforts for your studies, you became successful. We also want to be successful in this. And so these are our efforts. And they are going to be useful for the future generation of students also. So once again, to the parents of all of you, to the teachers, to everybody, management of Boys Town, I would like to thank even Neville sir, because he has always been very supportive for this and very understanding. I wish that all this positivity what we have generated right now continues as it is, and may God bless everyone. Thy light shines on every one of Boys Town in. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I think, ma'am, you were there with us for the entire program because you've not missed out anything. I may not remember those questions, but you know each one of them. And
I did start from on YouTube, and then in between I have joined. And I would take your leave also. You continue with your journey of question answers and interaction further.
ma'am, I'll just take 1 minute of yours to speak about you before everyone. And that is, children, you say well begun is half done. So if you have found, and you said thanks to teachers and everyone, I think one of the child also had quoted, I think Prathamesh mummy had quoted you, ma'am, that you had forecasted that he will be doing excellent when he goes in his 10th standard.
Yes.
So you have a vision, whether it comes to students or it comes to teachers and of the entire school. It's your motivation that makes us do so well. And thank you for giving us this lovely opportunity with our mistakes or voice or whatever. But the final outcome is always your encouragement and a pat on the back that we all receive. That's how children and I, we are so happy in our institute. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words.
Thank you, everyone, and wish you all the best. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear viewers, we now keep an open forum for you to ask you questions or to listen to your questions, depending on how brilliant our questions are. And the toppers will be here at your receiving end, or they will be the ones to answer. Let's see how the thing goes around. And once again, I would repeat, 10th standard present batch children, please raise your hands as Kanchan teacher is going to give you the chance, and you will be on the spotlight as you proceed ahead. Have patience, everyone will get their chance. We can exceed our timing that we had pre-decided. Our 5 guests are pretty kind enough to exceed as much as we like, because after all, we teachers sometimes can bully them a little bit and say, that's your alma mater, you better be with us. So let's have the floor open to you. Kanchan teacher, please give them the chance as they raise their hands. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Yes, Aryan.
Yes, teacher. Rishikesh Bhaiya, how did you manage your studies without a class? As I am even preparing without a class, and I am worried too.
Actually, there is no need to worry. And really, for 10th standard, there is no need of class. We are having such great teachers in our Boys Town that I never felt the need of going to any tutorials. The things I would like to tell is that just read the textbooks and do whatever our teachers are doing. Our teachers have guided me very nicely, and I'm sure they must be doing it to you also. Just do what they say, and the results you will see.
Thank you.
I love you, Rishikesh. I can't stop myself, Kanchan. He's so generous with his compliment.
Yes, teacher. Srishti.
Teacher, I have question to say, Didi, that how did she manage her extracurricular activities and her studies?
Okay. For me, participating in extracurricular activities was always fun. I never thought that this will affect my studies or this will be a hindrance in my studies. I used to manage it pretty well. Like the whole day I used to study, and then at night I used to practice for elocution or any other competition. Or if you say about drawing, I used to practice in the afternoon when I study in the morning or night, and then I used to practice in the afternoon. So don't think that extracurricular activities are a hindrance in your studies. They are going to escalate your progress eventually. So please participate in all the activities and enjoy it.
Thank you, Didi.
Kanchan, sorry to
teacher.
interrupt. I would also like to add that if amongst the 5 guests, if there is another child who has got even more ideas to answer our present batch, even that person is welcome to share their views.
Yes, teacher. Uttara Jadhav.
Personally, my question is for like all the SSC toppers which are present today. How do you dealt with like all those distractions from social media and all those things like which are meant for distraction? How did you cope up with it?
Nice question.
Who would like to answer?
Teacher, me.
Yes.
So, Uttara, honestly, I'm not on any social media. Still, I'm in 11 today. I've decided not to have any social media till I pass out 12th standard. It's a like, take this oath that I won't be on any social media till I get good marks. It will be a motivation for you because social media is honestly a very big distraction and you won't get anything out of it. Just likes and comments won't get you into your dream college. So just avoid social media. Take an oath. I won't be on social media.
Dhananjay, would you like to answer?
So
Yes,
it was
teacher.
even.
Yes, Dhananjay.
I would like to add on Sai's part that I feel that why only 12th? I say that in any work, social media always acts as a hindrance, whether it is your studies or in future, whether it is your job. Whenever you will be in your life, whether you will be studying or you are doing job, social media I feel will always be a waste of time for you. So I would only say that I would not advise that don't restrict completely, but have a time limit to it. Like you won't go beyond that because it can be harmful.
Very good. Yes, Rishikesh.
So most of the times we make the timetable and we keep time for sleeping, we keep time for studies and everything, but we don't keep time for our fun entertainment at the social media side. So if you don't give them proper time, they will obviously disturb you at the time of the studies. So while making my timetable, I have kept special time reserved for these all distractions like television and mobile phones. So they didn't disturb me at the time of my studies.
Very good. Yes, Prathamesh.
Teacher, I do totally agree with what Rishikesh and Dhananjay said. But social media is definitely not a bad thing that we don't have to experiment in our life. But social media is not meant for students like us. Social media is meant for adult people who have crossed 18 years of age. So till 18, our duty is to study, and after attaining a particular age, we can there's everything like social media and everything.
Very well said. Yes, Aditya Bhargav.
Teacher, my question is to for all toppers that how do they theorems of geometry? Because when teachers teach them fresh, we can do them easily, but after 2-3 months, we cannot do them easily.
Okay, who would like to answer for this question?
May I?
Yes, Dhananjay.
Aditya, I would only say that when teacher teaches you the theorems of geometry, you don't have to learn the steps. I would say rather understand that why each step has been written there. Understand the reason behind each step. So I used to follow this step and at least practice each theorem every week at least one times or twice. So by understanding the theorem, I didn't feel any need of learning it. And if you practice it regularly, it मतलब वो हो जाएगा.
Okay. Anybody else who wants to answer? Yes, Prathamesh.
टीचर थेरम साठी म्हणजे इतकं अवघड सुद्धा नाहीये. थेरम्स म्हणजे थोडे थोडे जे स्टेप्स असतात, जे लहान लहान स्टेप्स असतात, किंवा जे काही न्यूमेरिकल्स असतात, जे सॉल्व्ह करायचे असतात, ते आपल्याला थोडेसे लक्षात जर ठेवले, आणि फिगर जर आपण लक्षात ठेवली त्या थेरम सोबत असोसिएटेड एक फिगर असते, ती फिगर जर आपण लक्षात ठेवली, तर त्या फिगर वरून आपण थेरम तो नीट म्हणजे आपण अप्लाय करू शकतो तो.
Okay. Yes, Louisa.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Prerna.
Teacher, I would also like to answer that question.
Yes.
Teacher, I agree with Dhananjay what he said, that we should understand the theorem, and also I would like to advise them to practice the theorem by changing the names. Like if the figure we have ABC as a triangle, then we can change it to DEF or something other, which will help them to like understand and the theorem easily.
Wow, beautiful answer. I hope, Atharva, your doubt is clear now. Yes, Louisa.
I would like to ask question to all SSC toppers. What motivated you to study and work hard in your exams and all?
Who would like to answer for this question? Yes, beta. Yes, Dhananjay.
We were not clearly audible.
Okay. Louisa, again, ask the question. Repeat the question, beta.
Yes, teacher. What motivated you to study and work hard in your exams and all extracurricular activities?
What motivated you for this success?
Now, is Louisa asking combining both studies and extracurricular activities?
Yes, teacher.
How could you make a combo of both? Yes, Louisa has asked that. Children, please answer. I know we have answered earlier about extracurricular, but you have many tricks up your sleeve. Please share some more.
Teacher, may I?
Yes, beta.
Teacher, frankly speaking, the fact I used to think that I should be an SSC topper, so that instinct did motivate me to study hard, even when I felt low. So I used to think that I should be an SSC topper and I should be a part of such kind of interviews. So that did inspire and motivate me to study harder.
I hope seeing this this program, this batches also get motivated for their success now. Avantika.
Teacher, my question is for all the SSC toppers. Give us some tips, because it's lot of a volume up there. How can we actually approach that? Like in the starting, we feel like it's a huge mountain to climb. So what would you advise to us?
So may I?
Yes, Dhananjay.
I would like to advise that it's true. Like even we felt in the beginning of the year that it is a huge mountain to climb, as Avantika said. But if we plan it properly, like I had planned that I would finish my portion by Diwali or a month prior, and then practice upon the questions or the PYQ, that is the previous year questions. So once you complete the portion, then you get like, ho gaya sab. And after that, when you start practicing your questions or your PYQ, you get a better confidence. So once the portion is done, I feel that you will get a more grip on all the subjects.
Ishwari.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, my question is to all SSC toppers, that how they manage their study time between the online classes and the tuition classes.
Very important question. Who would you like? Who wants to answer for this question?
Teacher,
Prerna.
Okay, Prerna.
Yes, teacher. I was having my coaching classes from 5 to 7 in the evening. So before that, I completed all the assignments and whatever the homework was given. And later then from 8 to 10, I did my self-study. So this was the timetable which I followed daily, due to which I was able to manage both the things.
Reet?
My question is to all the SSC toppers that can you share your secrets to click exams in an easier way?
You want an easy way. Children, tell them good things don't happen an easy way out. But still make it easier for them if you can, children.
May I?
Yes. Yes, Prathamesh.
Teacher, as Rishikesh said in the beginning, that read textbooks every day. So that is, I think, very easy factor that could make you such excellent marks in exams.
Dhananjay?
I would like to give it subject wise. Like for English, you can have, as Prathamesh also said, reading the textbooks is a must, be it of any subject. In grammar, I would say that grammar, maths should be practiced regularly, or at the end of the year, you will feel very tensed up. For science, I would say you must understand, like whenever you are writing a 5 marks question, which comes in answer in detail at the last question. So there, make sure that for each and every answer, you have any of the diagram from the textbook ready, which is relevant to the answer. And that would even help you to describe the diagram, and also would help you to elaborate upon the answer. Then for history and geography, I would say that don't look at history as a part that मुझे ये learn करना है. Don't look it like that. For each and every lesson of history, make a timeline. For history, make a timeline, and for geography, I would suggest that learn your answers according to the maps, and please go for geography in a sequence. Like many times students do that. Suppose the 8th lesson of geography is pretty small. Let's go for that. So don't do like that. For geography, each and every lesson is linked, and study your lessons for geography in the same sequence as in the textbook.
Teacher.
Yes, Sai.
Teacher, Dhananjay said about all the other subjects. I'd like to guide about Sanskrit. About Sanskrit, I would like to say that there in the textbook there are so many like Vidyartha Mala, Yugma Mala. There are so many malas like that. So every Saturday or Sunday, keep writing the shloks, keep practicing the Anvay, because the shlok is just the Anvay is the simple form of the shlok. So either can be asked in a tricky way. And about tables, what I used to do was I practice all the 30 tables from 8th, 9th and 10th standard textbooks every Sunday for 5 times each table. And you basically know the form of each table. You have been learning since 8th standard. So once you just read the verb, you'll be able to distinguish between the gender of the noun. You'll be able to distinguish between the gender, that which is male, which is female, and you know the format. So it's quite easy to learn the tables. So yeah, just keep practicing and read the lessons, very important. And practice grammar, that's also very important.
Yes. Niranjan?
Yes. I will especially like to ask Dhananjay Bhai and Prerna Didi, what should be the pattern of studying if we aren't using in guides and references, especially for social science and maths?
Yes, Niranjan, I would like to add up that for maths, as you said, practice maths regularly. For geography, another thing I would like to add up that, like for geography for this year, you have the complete textbooks which is describing a difference between India and Brazil. So for geography, I would say that for each and every lesson, make a difference between, like for example, it is the 4th lesson climate. So make a difference between India's climate, Brazil's climate. Then physiography, which is the 3rd lesson, make the same for both. So make and that table which you will be using, use it for revision during the SSC preparation, and that will be very helpful because from geography, most of the time they ask you difference between India and Brazil.
Prerna?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, as Dhananjay said, even I prepared my own notes for geography in the tabular form. And it helped me a lot to learn the answer easily. And also, I didn't learn the answer by heart. I understood the answer and I wrote it in my own words.
Okay. Siddhi Award.
Especially, I would like to ask Dhananjay Bhaiya, how did you manage your daily routine for the studies? Like, if there is some hard question, we like go away from that. We think, no, I will not do now. I will for the next day. We keep it.
I would say that every day means what I used to practice is we suppose if I'm planning for the next day, I used to plan what I have to do the next day the previous night. And I used to make sure that I complete, like I used to have a note or something that I have to complete these all things. And I would advise you too that you have to try to make sure that you have to complete each and everything, and make sure that if anything doesn't get completed, please spend some more time on it. Go beyond your timetable, spend some like I used to do it in the night, whatever was the backlog that I didn't do in the whole day. So utilize more of your time, but do everything that you have planned the previous day.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Atharva Brahmankar.
I want to ask the question to all the SSC toppers that for each subject, how you have planned that for every day, only one subject, or how?
Prathamesh, please answer
Isha,
for
I
this
think
question.
yes, Isha. Isha, I think a strategy like one subject per week would be sufficient. It so in that particular week you have to study all round of the study, all round of the subject. Sorry, let it be example mathematics. We have to study theorems and all those numericals which are present in it. So one subject per week would be my strategy. And for other subjects like languages, even reading newspapers, English and Marathi newspapers would help you improve your writing skills.
Prerna?
Yes, teacher. As I said earlier, that I did 2 hours of self-study daily. So half hour I gave for maths, half hour for science, and the remaining 1 hour I did languages. And the optional subjects, that is technical and social studies, I kept it on, like I studied it on Saturday.
Sanskar.
So my question is to Dhananjay Bhaiya, like, how much time did you spend on your self-study in a day?
Yes, Sanskar, I would like to answer that. It depends. I had not planned that I would keep this much hour, but at least I would say that each day you must keep at least 6 hours minimum. And even if there is more time left, please utilize it for your self study. Don't just like I have done 6 hours of self study today. I will play some games or some other thing so that it gets balanced. So please do not do that. At least for this year.
Thank you.
Yes, teacher.
Kanchan teacher, please give chance to Binaz. She has been raising hands since quite some time.
Okay. Binaz, then Akshada.
I would like to ask you, Prerna Di, that how you have managed time for your hobbies like drawing and for your studies.
Yes, Binaz. Binaz, as I said, I had made a timetable which I followed from Monday to Saturday, and my Sunday, I reserved my Sunday for my hobbies and all other co-curricular activities.
Akshada.
Yes. My question is especially to Dhananjay Bhaiya, that what are the secrets to get maximum marks in writing skills, as every teacher says that it is difficult to give you marks.
Yes, Akshada, you correctly said that for English or any other language, your writing skills are they are the core part that they consume most of your marks, and improving your writing skills will definitely help you in your language scores. So I would suggest that for writing skills, read and read. That is the only formula for your writing skills, and not just the one like the writing skill textbooks which specially come in the market. Don't just go for that. I would suggest you read other novels, you feel, if you feel autobiographies. So read up more and more other than your syllabus. That would help you not even in your not just in your writing skills, but also in your personal response questions.
Toral?
Yes, teacher, my question is to Prathamesh Bhaiya that what methods of study you adopted?
My study plan was pretty simple. As I said, one subject per week. So even in the morning, as I completed online classes till afternoon. So after that, after having my lunch, I used to spare some time for self study, in which I used to revise what was taught in the present day, what was taught on that day in the online lectures. So after the self study, as I said, I used to study from 4 to 8. So on that day, I used to practice mathematics and science, all those topics which I had selected for the week.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
I hope everybody's doubts are clear now.
Aditya.
Aditya?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher. My question is to all the toppers, that when you are studying, that parents are telling that to study, that what is your experience, and when we are studying in deep, we are not taking proper diet about that also.
Okay, this is a very important question. Every time study. This has been heard for the whole year now. So what will be your answer? Rishikesh, I want to hear it from you now.
Actually, my mother never get a chance to tell me to just go and study. I told her that I'll study according to my time. I used to tell her my timetable the previous day, and she used to just check whether I'm following it or not. And whenever I was getting distracted, that time just she told, you're missing this thing, practice this now and complete it your timetable. And about the diet, I would like to tell that whatever I followed is, I don't prefer eating too much at a single time, but eating at a short intervals. So that made me energetic, and I didn't feel sleepy after that.
I too will remember that, Vita.
Prathamesh, would you like to answer for this question now?
Yeah, for diet related, I think it is very simple that we have a very balanced diet comprising of every nutrients, but we also should avoid junk food as much as we can. I know it is very tempting, but we must avoid junk food, even if we like it the most. But for our good, it is for our good.
Dhananjay? Yes.
Still, one more thing I would like to add, that it is true that we must restrict ourselves from junk food. And another thing, that if some of the students here have a habit to study at night, I would suggest them that the dinner which you will be having, please have it light, because it happens many a times that if you study for late night and you have a heavy dinner, then it can be that you might not feel well, or your stomach might be not good the next morning.
Okay. Aryan wants to ask the question to whom?
So I want to ask one question to Prathamesh Bhaiya. What special studies did you do for NDA?
Oh.
Actually, before NDA, I would like to speak about NTSC that I have qualified this year. NTSC and NDA do have a kind of very similar kind of syllabus. So it's like practicing apart from class 10 boards. So you have to give out extra few hours to study like that. And if you are very dire passionate about NDA, you may join some kind of classes which are dedicated for this.
Thank you.
Srishti.
Teacher, I have question for all the toppers that what was your target to complete whole portion and from when do you started solving all the question papers?
Sai.
Teacher, so like Dhananjay said, the school, like in school, the portion was over till Diwali. So till Diwali, I used to practice what was taught every day. And after Diwali, I started revising the whole textbook. Like I knew the gist of the lesson. So like I used to keep in mind what is the lesson about. And I used to prepare my own short notes. I used to practice answers and please collect all the question papers of previous years and keep solving them because this year we didn't have exams, so but you may have exams, so keep collecting question papers because questions are asked repeatedly in board exam, and especially in history geography there are some favorite questions which are asked every year, so keep practicing those questions.
Kanchan, before you give these naughty people are having a second and third round of their questions, I want to squeeze in one question for Dhananjay. Dhananjay, where are you? Alka, can you help me in tracing him? Dhananjay, you
Yes,
speak, so we will get you. That's it. You know, I'm passionate about English, and you have given two things, that reading books and that helps you in the writing skill, as well as you mentioned about doing some grammar exercises every day. If you could still elaborate a little more, because I, in my wildest dreams, have never thought that I could get 95 out of 100, which you have scored in your SSC exam. So please give some more tips for my English students and me.
I would like to give them the same advice which you have given me. I used to practice like for grammar especially, don't just practice the grammar textbooks. Whenever you read the novels, please don't look at it just from the story point of view, but also look at it from the grammar point of view. Like for example, if any sentence, did is the helping verb used. So ask to yourself that why didn't does come here. So always counter check upon each and every sentence so that you will get your grammar even proper.
Thank you.
And also I would like to suggest that while reading, also underline the difficult words as well as the idioms which you love.
Very true. Thank you, Vita. Thank you, Kanchan.
Teacher, we would like to wind up the program now.
So what about these?
Because
none of, they are all repeated ones.
Yes.
Okay. What do you say, guess? Should we wind up or should we give, how many are still with their hands raised? Alka teacher, how many are they?
Aditya and Niranjan Bhoye and Avantika, 3.
Okay, now after this 3, please no more. Put a stop. 3 of you, Kanchan, one by one, just.
First Aditya.
Yes, teacher.
Aditya.
Teacher, I don't get my proper answer. Teacher, my proper answer, my question was that if we are studying in deep, we are not taking that mother gave that eat food. We are telling that no, I will eat after, and that we are not doing that eating and everything nicely. My question was that how to avoid that things.
Beta, I think a mother can answer this better than the students, right? So I, as a mother, would rather like to interrupt and tell you that children have answered from their side. The best thing is that you should have the nutritious food. And I would like to speak to your mommy whenever she's free, that whatever, if suppose you like sweet more, she can add a little bit of jaggery or nutritious things or a honey so that Aditya would feel tempted to have all kinds of food. So it's in the hands of mother first to
teacher.
make it that way.
No,
And
teacher,
second is
means
you
when I am
trust your
studying at
mummy
late
daddy.
night.
Uh-huh.
Yes, teacher, means when I am studying at late na, I tell means my favorite food is made na. Then also I am telling that I will eat it afterwards. Let me complete my homework first. That's
So
all.
Aditya, I know I'm a wrong person to say that, but if we had our sports teachers here, they would just say that do a little bit of running around and some physical exercises, you're bound to be more hungry. So along with all your schedule of studying, I would say just get a little more energetic and you will be hungry any time of the day and you'll eat whatever is being served to you. Trust your mommy, she'll always give you the best. Aditya, can we go to the next person now?
Niranjan.
Thank you.
Yes, teacher.
My question is,
How should be the surrounding around us while we are studying?
To get the answer for this question.
Surrounding is a very broad term.
Yes.
Is this
Prathamesh,
child,
would you like to?
is Niranjan indirectly telling everyone around at the home that do not
Dhananjay.
make any noise for us so we can focus?
Dhananjay, I want to answer.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to tell here that definitely the surrounding plays an important role in your 10th preparation or any study preparation. So I would say that try to convince your family members to have a peaceful atmosphere, and if not, no chance you can study in a separate place.
Yes, Prerna.
Prerna, would you like to?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, I have a habit to study in a complete silence, and I would be thankful to my family because they took care that I should not get disturbed while studying.
Yes.
And I would like to add, Niranjan, mommy, daddy, of course, help you out in this, but there are children who study under the street light and excel in every exam that they attempt. So it's also a great deal in your hand, Beta.
Avantika is remaining.
my question is for Prathamesh Bhaiya. We often feel like there are 10 subjects in SSC. We study a few days, one subject, and next day another. So by the time we complete these 10 subjects, like say in 20 days, we forget the starting one. So tell us, how did you actually schedule your entire revision?
It is quite simple. While studying, study in such a way that you understand it completely. You understand all round aspect of a particular topic, and revise it twice or thrice. So revising it twice or thrice will make you recollect it after 20 days also. So that would be my strategy. Also, we can have it writing. If you write it again and again, we'll learn it. So that would also be a way to recollect it after recollect a topic after many days of studying it initially.
Thank you.
Alka teacher, is it done?
Yes, teacher, all done.
Okay. I think it's done from their side, but our guests are still budding with enthusiasm. Hats off to them for answering the volley of questions, a marathon of them, one after the other, and each one was on their pricks and pins. I knew I couldn't take a last breath nicely. There is Sakshi raising her hand.
So my last and final question is to all the SSC toppers that are other reference book required for preparation of 10th standard, and if yes, then which reference books did they use?
Yes, Dhananjay, then Prathamesh, then Rishikesh.
Teacher, as I would say that as Rishikesh said, you must not rely on any of the reference book. because each reference book has its own point of view for giving answers. I would rather say when teacher teaches you the lesson, it is very much clear and you must create your own notes and refer to them while studying, which would be even more useful.
Teacher, may I?
Yes, Beta.
Teacher, from the point of view of SSC board exams, I think there is no such kind of reference books that one needs. Even there are poor students who do not afford reference books, still they excel in SSC board exams. But from the point of view of NTSC and MTSC, which are competitive exams, and you have to compete with thousands of students for nationally and state-wise. So for that, there are some kind of reference books, but the main reference book should also always be the textbooks. In NTSC also, you get questions, especially in social sciences and sciences, from those do you know and that kind of boxes which are provided in the corners. So read those boxes and remember this question. So that would help you in your competitive exams also.
Yes, Beta.
And
That's it. Both yes, please go ahead, Rishikesh.
teacher, my reference books were my textbooks, and whatever difficulties I had, I cleared all the difficulties with my teachers. And also, our school has provided us with the home revise, so sometimes I refer the answers over there. I would really like to thank our school for that facility.
That's thanks to Naval Sir, Beta. Thank you for mentioning that. Alka?
All done.
Is it?
All done, teacher.
Okay. Kanchan teacher, would you be,
Yes.
are we going for the skill or not right now?
No, teacher.
The showcase. Okay. 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 So,
आप सभी
first you?
बच्चों का यस टीचर, आप सभी बच्चों का जो हमारे आज गेस्ट थे उन सब का मैं आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ कि आपने अपना जो डेली रूटीन है उसमें से आपने एक मूल्यवान समय जो है वो हम सबको दिया और जितने भी बच्चे थे उनके सभी प्रश्नों के उत्तर देकर आपने उन्हें मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आपने उनको वो सेटिस्फेक्शन दे दिया है कि वो आगे जाके इन सब चीजों पे अमल कर सके और मैं आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ इन सब चीजों के लिए और आपके भविष्य के लिए आपको हमारी तरफ से पूरे स्कूल के मैनेजमेंट की तरफ से हम सब शिक्षकों की तरफ से आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, आपके उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
There are hands raised of the guest. Why, kids, you do not like my voice? Okay, I will allow you to speak. First Prathamesh, then Dhananjay, then Prerna. Please go ahead. Then Rishikesh.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, I would like to thank especially Trivedi teacher as well as Kanchan teacher for organizing this program so well and calling us and also I would like to thank all our teachers from the Boys Town family, starting from the pre-primary, primary and secondary section who have trained me and made me a person of such caliber today. And it was they who trained me, and so because of which I'm present in front of you with such excellent marks. Thank you very much, teachers, for your guidance.
Thank you, Beta. With your height, your words also are reaching to the pinnacles. God bless you. Yes, Dhananjay?
I would like to thank the entire Boys Town fraternity and my parents, which helped me and always they were there for me. Even all the teachers were there for me, due to which I could achieve this feat. And I would also like to thank Boys Town for giving us such an opportunity that we could be of some help to our juniors.
Thank you, Beta. And we are always there for you. Prerna?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, I would like to thank the entire Boys Town for organizing such a program where we got an opportunity to inspire our juniors.
Yes, beta, you people are the pioneers of this new way. I'm glad you liked it. Rishikesh?
Teacher, I'm feeling very blessed to be a part of this program. I just like talking with you in English. Teacher, and our school has helped me a lot. Our teachers were always available whenever I had doubts. They were always there with their answers, and I would really like to thank them. It is because of them that without tuitions, I have scored such a.
Thank you, beta. We Boys Town teachers are blessed to have darling children like you. Thank you. Yes, Sai.
Teacher, I would like to say first that I am so proud that I am an ex-student of Boys Town Public School. It is my alma mater. It was so great to again converse with all the teachers, like especially Kanchan teacher, whom we haven't talked too much after 7th standard, because she taught us until 7th standard. So it felt so good that to talk to her again. And Trivedi teacher is the best when it comes to just handling this programs and just managing everything. So I felt so nice that everyone, I could help everyone, and I felt like when you watch the interviews on TV, I felt like those people who are blessed to be asked to give the interview and help others.
Thank you, dear. Kanchan teacher, first, would you like to say? Then I can.
थैंक यू वेरी मच चिल्ड्रन। आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आप लोगों ने हम सब लोगों को इतना मान दिया, सम्मान दिया। और आगे भी ये एक आपके लिए तो हमारे विद्यालय के दरवाजे हमेशा खुले। कभी भी आइए, कभी भी आपको हमारी जरूरत महसूस हो तो आप हमारे पास आ सकते हैं। और आपका मार्गदर्शन हमारे बच्चों के लिए बहुत मूल्यवान है जो आपने आज किया है, और आशा करती हूँ कि इसी तरीके से आगे भी सब चीजें चलती रहेंगी। आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, dear children, for raising us to the zenith and boosting our morale as well while we were trying with you. So God bless you, each one of you, and thanks for adding so many feathers in our cap. And I'm sure the present 10th standard batch is now going to take our words a little more seriously because they've heard from the horse's mouth. Because when we say it, it's a little different one. Now you telling with your score makes a much better impression. Boys Town is and will always be proud of you. For wishing you luck, I would like to say, fly in the plane of ambition and land in the airport of success. Luck is yours and wish is ours. May your future always shine. So good luck to every one of you. Thank you, dear viewers of Boys Town Presents, for watching our program so earnestly. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
May I close the meeting, teacher?
So children, should we say bye-bye to each other? 10 standard. Now remember, we are talking to 11 standard guests, okay? So thank you, our darling little kids. We enjoyed having you with us. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teachers.
All the best.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Bye, children.
Bye, teacher, and bye to everyone.